Okie dokie, boys and girls, it is day 7 of calisthenics endurance, a full week of running 10 kilometers every day, and although it was very slow, I did it, and at some point I was not sure I was going to be able to do it for a full week, but hey, here we are, and 70 kilometers, that's about the distance of Shimanami cycling road, the road in Japan that I want to run in March, and well, in March I'm gonna have to do it in a single day. This week I did it in a full week, and it was already quite difficult. So I have my work cut out for me, but at the same time, I'm so damn excited. It's like it's a scary thing starting this training because I've been wanting to run for so long, but I've been using strength training as an excuse to really never put it on like running on the first place. But now it's finally here, and even though things are not going to plan, I'm happy with the fact that I'm actually doing it because no one feels good making excuses, and that's what I've been doing over the past couple of years. Like, oh, I'm bad at running, and well, I can't put effort into running because I'm already doing strength training. And guess what? Now all of those excuses are moved aside because I finally decided to put running, well, on the number one priority. So there are no more excuses, and when it comes to training, the single way to make progress is to do it long enough consistently, right? And if you're gonna do something long enough and consistently, you might as well enjoy it, because guess what? 99% of us aren't getting paid to train, right? It's a hobby. So, if you're doing, like, you're spending your free time on something, right? And well, if you want to do it consistently, you do it for results, make sure you enjoy it, right? That's the most important part. But I'm so far very much enjoying this journey. At the moment, I'm struggling doing to do the 10Ks already. You can see it from how slow the running times are. I post them every time in the beginning of the video. Today it was like 1 hour and 20 minutes. Very slow, but remember that. Remember how slow I was right now when in March I'm running running the 70 kilometers, or in a couple months I'm doing a half marathon or a full marathon, right? Remember how slow I was. Or even after, Shimanami cycling road, it's not going to be over, right? I'm going to continue running. Remember how slow I was in the beginning, because it doesn't matter how weak or slow you start out, you can't change who you are right now, so it's just, whatever starting point you're at, take it as it is. You can't change it, but you can change it into the future. Yeah, you cannot change it right now, but you can change it into the future if you're just willing to put in the effort right now. And, putting in the effort, well, if it's exciting to you, it's going to be that much more easy. But anyway, today we have a skill day. It's going to be, I think, a little bit more of an intense one than yesterday. Of course, I have to watch out with the injury in my side right here. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to be able to do some front levers. I'm going to try and do some planche presses. And, well, we'll take it from there. So let's go with set number 1. Oh yeah, that's feeling easier than yesterday. Alright, let's see if front lever feels easier too. Ah, shit. Whew. All right, testing the waters a little bit with the front lever, and well, with these injuries and whatever in training, basically, you have to be patient, because you've got all the time in the world. You've got an entire lifetime to become stronger. But, people often say, be patient, be patient. That does not mean that you should just, sit there waiting emotionless, right? Don't forget how exciting your training can be, be patient, but also be like tired of waiting, because guess what? This stuff, it's fun, right? It's normal that you want to do it, but you have to be patient so that your body is prepared, in order to handle your training. And basically, the longer that you have to wait, the more you can go insane in your mind because you want to do this stuff, right? Don't forget those emotions. Don't forget those, exciting feelings you have towards your training, right? Because, once you get there, once you get to that stage where you can run a full marathon and not even be tired, or you can do your front lever pull-ups and just spam them like endlessly, or, you can feel like you're flying in the planche, once you get there, and you've always been there, like excited to do it, right? You're gonna feel gratitude, and you're gonna get that much more stronger when you just, when you did all the work, you're putting all of the, you didn't skip the basics, you did what you had to do, and then you get there, and you get to enjoy it because you're prepared, right? So be patient, that's true, Don't skip necessary steps, but also, be tired of waiting, right? Be excited to do all of those necessary steps and to progress towards where you want to be. But I'm just gonna do, I think, one more set of planche press and front lever, just keep testing the waters, keep seeing how much stronger I'm slowly getting, keep seeing how much less pain I'm feeling in the front lever. And, while I'm doing the sets, I'm dreaming about the next training already, because little by little, I'll be used to the endurance training, I'll be getting back into shape with strength and stuff like that. So, I'm just fucking happy that I'm able to train. But anyway, let's go. Alright. Let's not overdo it immediately. Alright, boys, I can't resist. Let's put on some weight and see if we can hold a couple seconds. Yeah, buddy. All right, Phoenix down is playing from the unguided. That's why I couldn't help it. But the next sets, I'm gonna do some planche holds mixed with some push-ups as a finisher set. In between, some chin-ups. Alright, so the chin-ups hurt a little too much, so I'm not gonna do a third set. I guess I was a little too excited trying that full front lever pull-up earlier, but nonetheless, focus on what you are able to do, not on what you are not able to do. You know, be patient with the stuff you're not able to do yet. So right now, I'm gonna basically do what I am able to do, focus on what I am able to do, some banded rows, and basically get a sick back pump without any consequences, without any pain. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna put me in a good position to basically recover, get stronger, and overcome this injury. Alright, that's it for today's training, and I'm very happy with how it went, although I might have gotten carried away a little too much with that front lever pull-up attempt. I mean, the power is there, it's just not able to be translated in actual movement at the moment, because then someone stabs a knife into my side. But other than that, very happy with how this training went. And earlier I was talking about how you should be patient, but being patient does not equal waiting around and doing nothing, loitering around. And I guess maybe it's a topic for an entirely different video, but being patient means that you should be willing to be patient and not rush your body into things it's not prepared to do, right? You should take care of your body, obviously, but when you're unable to do certain things, right, there are still a million other things that you're able to do. So when you are sitting there and you are planning to do a training that suddenly perhaps work got late, or something else came up like family matters, or you have got a lot of schoolwork and suddenly you're not getting sleep and you're not able to do the training that you're supposed to do, well, okay, there is now something that you wanted to do and you were not able to do it, right? Now you gotta be patient in order to get to that stuff, but in the meantime there's still a million other things that you can focus on, and by doing those things, by doing those other trainings, those other exercises, perhaps the exercises that you usually don't do, stretching, like rehab exercises, right? You are making a base for yourself, which will make you more prepared in order to do the stuff that you actually want to do, right? The exciting stuff, the planche PR, the front lever pull-ups, the squats, the marathon, right? If you on the days that you're not able to do the training you want to do, if of course you should be patient. Don't rush yourself into it, right? And do it anyway, because then you're gonna get injured. But be tired of waiting. Be tired of sitting around and start doing something else, which will put you in an even better position for when you actually get to the fun stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's training. Very happy with how it went. Excited for tomorrow's training because it's gonna be a hell of a push-up session. I'm not gonna say too much spoilers, but it's definitely gonna be brutal. But right now, I just gotta go downstairs, have some dinner, and then I'll see you tomorrow for day number 8.